this question right here. It's taking me time to actually, read the question and stuff like that, because it's a really, really grounded question.
Yeah, of course.
No,
we can have some fun together. Pause.
Yo, so I got a trick question for you.
Okay.
Right? So what if Diddy came out and was like, What's up, y'all? It's your homie Dan from Sounds of the Cosmos, and today is the first ever official interview segment that we have in here that we created. So basically, it's an interview situation where we interview artists, producers, engineers, anybody that is creative. And today I have the homie Justin, who is also known as
Bassic Instinct.
Yep. How long you been, give them an introduction, like show them your Instagram, tell them what's going on.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Beats by Justin Phillips. I've been making beats for about at least 6 years now, but I've been making music my whole life. Like, I started playing violin when I was 5, little instruments on the way there, and then now we're here.
Okay. Like I said, this is a platform for all creatives to come in and share who they are and what they do and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get into some series of questions with him and stuff like that, and we're gonna go from there. You motherfuckers ready? Because I'm ready. Let's do it. So
I bet.
So you kind of answered a little bit of the first question, but what caused you? What's the root cause of you started saying, okay, I'm gonna make music today? Like, what was the first day like?
Yeah, so my first day, when I remember it very clearly. I remember being in I might have been like a 4th grade or something like that, and I heard someone play the violin, and I was like, yo, how does that make a sound? Like,
right.
I sound stupid, but like I couldn't figure it out because I was an idiot. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna play the violin. And after a while, I got kind of good at it actually. I picked up the saxophone a little bit later on,
right?
And then I stopped playing the violin but learned bass. So started playing saxophone, bass, added guitar later, and then added flute, added trumpet for some reason, and then just kept going on and on. And then, yeah, that's how I started making music.
Wow. That's inspiring. So who's your favorite bass player, if you know one?
Off the top, I gotta say Marcus Miller. Marcus Miller, the Never Too Much slap bass line. Oh man, listen to that almost once a week probably.
Once a week, that's crazy.
Easily.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. What's your favorite? What's your favorite instrument right now as we speak?
Right now, I'm super into saxophone.
Saxophone.
Yeah,
saxophone. That's sexy.
That's gonna be fun.
Sexy ass nigga. What? When was the moment you decided? So how was the first day of you making production? What caused you to be like, all right, I'll produce on this, use this? Tell me through, take me through your process. How's that work?
So back when I was in high school, this was 2019, 2018 probably. A friend of mine was showing me a couple of beats that he made, and I was like, wait, you can just do that? Because I'm so classically trained, I didn't know that you can just make music without proper training and stuff like that.
Right.
So I was like, I could try it. So my first DAW I ever learned was Pro Tools, because I was like, oh, it's industry standard, I should get that one.
Industry standard. I hate them motherfuckers, man.
Hey, I use Pro Tools to this day, not to make beats, but to mix and master, and It's perfect. But those Pro Tools beats were certainly something. And then, I switched to Logic shortly after that, and then now I'm actually an Ableton producer. So
oh my God, bro.
I work in Ableton all the time. I know Minesweeper looking ass.
Bro, I was about to say in the last clip, bro. I'm telling y'all, it looks like Minesweeper. It's just. You hit the damn bind, the whole shit stopped working, you gotta close it out, open the shit back up so you can start again. Cause the shit, nah.
Nah, it's way too much. It doesn't look good, but the workflow is just, in my opinion, way better than Logic. I've tried FL. It's not for me personally. I know everyone loves FL, but I can't do it. It's not for me.
FL, the motherfucker recording this is
yeah,
FL
facts.
user.
I was looking at him when I said that.
Yeah, I was looking at him when I said that. I was looking at him when I said that.
Gotta let him know,
bro. So name a few cats you worked with. Like, who's your favorite artist that you produce for right now? Like, who's that?
It's gotta be Designer Dave. We've had an album together so far, had a single together, and we're working on another album that should be released later in the year. The album is gonna be dope as hell. Like, I'm so hyped. Like,
y'all hear that shit?
Yeah. I better tap in. I swear to God, this is like every single song is a banger. I don't even know what to say. Like, we're starting to scrap ones that we don't even really care about. So, yeah, that one's gonna be insane. But Designer Dave for sure.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Designer Dave too, bros. Yeah.
Bro's nice with it, not for sure.
Yeah. So fucking okay. So how is it working with him? Like, I've never personally met the cat. So like how is it like working with him?
He's insanely creative. He's actually a guitarist as well. So
no shit.
Yeah, I actually met him back when I went to Berkeley and Boston. And we had the same Harmony 3 class together, and I was like, one of his projects he actually rapped, and I was just like, yo, he's kind of nice with it. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of fire. So after the class, I pulled him aside and was like, yo, bro, do you rap? Like, let's make something together. And then about a year or two later, we dropped our first project together, and it turned out to be great. Like, I believe that project was called Say My Name, and that, oh man, I was listening to that actually yesterday. I was like, yo, this was pretty good. Yeah. No shit. Yeah. That's
crazy. I think I listened to a couple records from him. He's dope.
No, he's fire.
He's really dope. He's really dope. I gotta meet the cat myself. Get his ass on the interview when he comes back down. He's
in Maine right now.
He's in Maine.
Yeah. No, he's far.
Tell his ass to get the fuck over here.
I gotta drag him over here for sure. Absolutely.
Drag his ass over here. So next question. I'm trying to fucking make a question.
Why don't you read the ones off the list?
Yeah, you're right. Let me actually read the ones off the fucking list. Let me fucking. So fucking. This question right here it's taking me time to actually read the question and stuff like that, because it's a really really grounded question.
Yeah, of course.
Inspirations. Who's I think I asked a similar question, but what producer? Boom. Okay, so like, who do you look up to in the producer world? Because I'm an engineer, so I look up to cats like, to an extent, Dr. Dre, because he's a producer and an engineer.
Yeah.
I look up to Mixed by Ali, Leslie Brathwaite, I forgot Franklin Grant. There's a couple of cats, but like, who's like your like, oh my god, I gotta be like these niggas when I grow up?
Yeah, so there's definitely so many, like a list, but I'm gonna try to be as diverse as possible with this. Right. So off the bat, Metro Boomin, been killing it for Lord knows how long. Like, Jesus.
DS2. Oh man.
Yeah, no. I also love Ludwig Göransson. He actually he did the Black Panther score. So I thought that was really interesting. He did the whole trap thing, also the African elements. It was perfect.
Yeah.
But going back to my classical roots, like even John Williams and Hans Zimmer have stuff that I'm inspired by. I'm not a very like conventional like trap producer. I have elements of like different genres, like either classical or jazz in my music. So it's hard for me to just list producers. But like if we're staying like strictly hip hop producers, I would say Metro Boomin, DJ Mustard, and believe it or not, I love the producer. He did a lot of work for Eminem and stuff like that, which I thought was dope.
Yeah. It's like my favorite, like if I was to say something like that, like my favorite producers, quote unquote, would be like, there's this cat on YouTube named Produced by Reason. Fucking fire.
Oh yeah.
He's like Alchemist too, but Produced by Reason. He's dope, bro. Like he the way he just, I don't know what the fuck, he could just take any fucking like organ ass sample and just flip it to where it sounds like a beat. Like you hear something and like you don't gotta add no drums to it or nothing. It's he's fucking dope. I would say Alchemist, Reason, Alchemist, and there's this one cat. J. Cole's nice too. As a producer is fire. As a producer.
Same with Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
he's fire. Absolutely.
What?
He's been producing.
What the fuck? Camera, is this right? What the fuck? Ain't no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. That's crazy.
He produced, I think, the entire Chromacopia.
Damn.
That was him.
That was him?
I'm pretty sure that was mostly him. Now I gotta Google that. But I'm pretty sure that was him.
Yo, I didn't know that. Holy shit. All right. Well, fuck me.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, yo, don't do that. All right, word. Oh, hold on now. Hold on, because you know some motherfuckers be watching this shit. They be like, ooh. Like, nah, don't do that. I can't disclose that information. Who's like the people that you want to work with right now? Like, who's like the next person that you're like, damn, I gotta work with that man.
Ooh, honestly, there's been celebrities I've been wanting to work with for a while, but honestly, I want to bring someone up and coming more into the game. Like,
right.
I want to meet people who aren't as like established, and I want to bring them up. But if I had to pick a celebrity, like 21 Savage for sure.
Oh, for certain.
Honestly, NLE Choppa has crazy ass moments. Like he's I'm not
gonna front. He's been pretty consistent. I ain't gonna lie. He's been for the past when did he come out? Like 2019, right?
Yeah,
2019 or some sort. Like he been pretty consistent.
Yeah, he has been. Also, Denzel Curry and JID.
Oh come on, man.
No, we can have some fun together. Pause. I know I said it.
Shout out to both of them. But pause though.
I know I said it, and I was like, "Wait, no, I can't be saying that." We would make some experimental music, and I feel like we would make some art. Bro, never mind.
Yo, so I got a trick question for you.
Okay.
Right. So what if Diddy came out and was like, "Then I'm going
home."
I'm going home. Yo, what if he came out and was like, yo, I like the way you scribbled and scrambling on the NPC. We need to work.
Realistically, what I would do, I'd probably kill myself. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be it.
What? Bro,
yeah,
nah.
That'd be it. Yeah, so wild.
You know they dropped some of the charges from that man.
Did they really?
Yeah, some of the charges they dropped him.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think he's free, quote unquote. Yeah. But like some of the charges was dropped. I was like, yeah, shit, motherfucker here.
Yo, what are the
so that's what happens when you have niggas in your pocket, bro.
Facts, bro. If you got money, you can get a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one day. Not like him though, but like wait.
What you mean by that? What you mean?
Bro, I'm just like getting L's for the past 3 minutes.
What you mean by that, brother? Hold on. Like,
oh my God.
Security?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
Bro can't even defend themselves.
Nah, I have nothing to say. After that, if I talk more, it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
Oh my God.
What up, bro? Tell the people something. So tell the people that's watching that want to do the same exact thing that you do, like some inspiration. Like give them some inspiration. Give them some words of encouragement.
I would say, if you want to do this at all,
right?
Assuming you do, just start off slow. Like figure out what you want to have in mind. Like you want to make trap. Start out by like watching a YouTube tutorial on how to make trap. Start off with like one element at a time. Like start with like a basic melody, then add some drums. Maybe come back to it, add another melody on top of it, or anything like that. Pretty much what you listen to really determines what you're gonna make. So if you're listening critically,
factual,
you can absolutely copy like kind of like what you're listening to style is. Like the thing is, there's like passive listening and like active listening. So just be aware of like the techniques that the producer's using, stuff like that, and just really try to listen carefully. And you can pretty much make anything. That's how I got it. Use your ears. That's the most important part of music.
Use your fucking ears.
Yeah.
You're
an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
No, yeah,
I engineer. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But use your fucking ears, bro. Actually, just listen. Just actually, all you really need to do is just listen. So.
Yeah. Shout out Nike.
Shout out Nike. Yeah, just do it. Just listen.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm about to make a fucking shirt line. Just listen.
Yeah, you fart?
No.
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn you farted.
It's the chair, bro. Spooky ass
chair.
chair.
The cameraman farted.
Shut up, bro.
But Justin, It was an absolute pleasure, my boy. Yo, make sure you guys check out his. You got a B-Stars?
I do have a B-Stars, yeah.
Check out his B-Stars. You want to say the name of the motherfucker?
Yeah, it's Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct. Make sure you fucking tap in and go look at his beats. They're fucking fire. Once again, follow him on Instagram at
Beats by Justin Phillips. Yeah, that's what it is.
Make sure you fucking do that, because this dude's nice. He's up and coming. He got a future. So yeah. So Justin, once again, my boy.
Pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? Now get the fuck out.
All right,
no,
we got
don't do
OnlyFans?
that. I can't disclose that information.